this video, I would like to tell you about musical creation. This is a project that is available for you to choose. The purpose of this project is to help you identify an emotion and how to share that in a small little piece of music that you write or create yourself. There's this description of it. For this activity, students will create one musical phrase or song that expresses an emotion. You'll notice that I said phrase or song. If you want to write a big piece, you can, but know that it only needs to be a short little thing. We're not looking for a huge thing right now, but you can if you feel like you want to. To do this, students may use instruments that they have available to them. So if you have like a piano at home or a recorder, or you like to sing with your voice, these are all instruments that you might have, or guitar. Any instrument that you have and know how to play, you could use. And remember, your voice is a great one. So if you like to sing, you might create a song with your voice. Or you can use online applications as well. I have a link to a Xylo app, which is an online xylophone. It's much smaller than a regular xylophone, but you can use it very much like the xylophone in class. So if you're looking to do something with that instrument, that's also provided. Or if you have created an instrument, so you might have created some drums or some other instruments that you would like to use. So it could really be any of those instruments or anything that I might not have thought about. Anything that works for you to create music will work for this. You are not limited with what instruments you choose. The end result should be a finished musical thought that expresses your picked emotion. So whatever you pick, it needs to express your emotion. So be thoughtful with what instrument you end up picking. This slideshow that I have here is an example of something that I wrote for you. At the beginning, you do need to explain your emotion because where you got your song from is very important for this project. I picked sadness. I was thinking about the goals that our school has, and one of them is about water and helping water stay clean. And it made me really sad to think about all the dirty and polluted oceans and water everywhere. And I wrote this song sort of as an inspiration to that sadness. I'll read you what I have here. Sadness is a very strong emotion, and that is why I want to create music that is sad. When people are sad, they sometimes cry. They don't do things that make them happy. They go off by themselves, and they think about what is making them sad. People feel sad because something has happened that hurts them, like death or things that they love being taken away. Water pollution makes many people sad because it kills animals and is hurting the earth and all of its beings. That is sort of what I was thinking about when I wrote this song. The next thing you'll do is you'll also need to sort of think about, all right, so I want to write something sad, but how do I write something sad? What kind of music sounds sad? So as one of the steps for this project, you'll think about how music is sad, and we'll talk about your musical approach. This is my musical approach. So when I was thinking about my song, did I want it to be high or low? I actually wanted it to be both high and low. I thought water is both high and low. I wanted to have both of those feelings, so I picked both. Do I want it to be smooth or bumpy? Definitely smooth for water and sadness, so I bolded smooth. Long sounds or short sounds? Probably mostly short sounds for this one, although I could have highlighted both. Is it fast or slow? I decided again that I'm going to have a little bit of both in my song. The slow definitely is sadness, but water moves really fast. So I'm trying to create like some water sounds with mine. And I wanted that part to go fast. So I have both of those highlighted. Then heavy sounds or light sounds. Definitely mostly light. Going into a little heavy later, but mostly light. And then should it be a big sound or a little sound? Sadness is usually more little. When I think about sadness, it's not very big. When it gets big, that starts to be when you start to get angry. But I'm going to keep it kind of a littler sound. And is it going to have many sounds or a few sounds? And for this one, I didn't want like lots and lots of notes. I kind of wanted a simpler sound. So I'm going to go with fewer sounds. And then here is the example to my song. And I'll just play, it's very short. So I'll play it for you now. And then you can listen to it again later when you go through the slides by yourself. And I'll explain what I was thinking. Here goes. This is where I was thinking water. The bottom part is sort of sad. And that is my very short phrase. There's not much more to it. Now, someday I have more ideas of how I want to make that song bigger. There is more to that song, but you only need to do a small phrase like that, or you can do the whole song if you have that time and you want to. But just creating something good and solid that matches your emotion is more important than having a lot of music. So just a nice short phrase like that, or a full song is up to you. So I hope you understand what this project is, and if you like it, go ahead and pick this one.